What's going on, everyone? We got some stuff going on in Baby Doge that we got to talk about today. We're just going to jump straight into this because, we're going to talk about technicals and we're going to talk about some news with a Baby Doge collaborator. But, anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let's go straight over this. Now, let's talk about this. Right now, Baby Doge is at a discounted price, down 11% in the last 24 hours. So that's pretty good when you're looking at it from a dollar cost average point of view. That means you can get in at a lower price. And the buys are still pretty much 0% for the buys on Baby Doge Swap. So if you want to buy on Baby Doge Swap, those tax fees, they're still 0% on Baby Doge Swap. So that's a plus still. But yeah, down 30% in the last 7 days. Baby Doge has been straight on a downtrend. So, I mentioned that, when it hits that level, we're either going to have to take off or we're going to have to pull back to build up more momentum because we had such a big pump inside of Baby Doge. And that's exactly what happened. So, right now, we're at a very important point inside of Baby Doge because you can see right here, we're falling just below this Fibonacci support here. And it's kind of funny because that Fibonacci support also is about to go down towards our momentum wave band with Chart Prime. Link in the description if you want the Chart Prime automated trading indicators, 7-day money back guarantee. And you can also get a 30% discount if you use the discount code on the website. So definitely check that out. Link in the description. But anyways, what we got to talk about here with Baby Doge is how we're about to go back down to the momentum wave band. I've been talking about it, and just look at where the momentum wave band is. There's actually a possibility that Baby Doge gets down to 8Z1250. Now, I know I said previously in the video, it's a little bit unlikely, highly unlikely, but it's possible. Like, we're seeing everything else in the crypto market pulling back right now. I actually want to show you a few things right here. If we go over here to our largest gainers for the last 24 hours, we can see, a lot of stuff has been making money, but there's a lot of losers in the last 24 hours too. We got Bonk down, or not Bonk, but Book of Meme, which is Boom. We got a lot of other stuff that's down. So, a lot of stuff is dropping because it was pumping so heavily. Earlier, we got this MAGA Trump coin down. This Trump coin did crazy numbers, by the way. But we have a lot of different cryptos that are just falling and falling and falling. And it's presenting a good opportunity for the people that want to buy at a discount for everything. So a lot of people can get a lot of different coins discounted. Maybe it's going to go down a little bit more, maybe not. I don't know. But this money, like I always say, it's flowing somewhere. It's flowing out of these projects and it's going into these projects over here. So that's something that you definitely need to pay attention to. There's another coin, Wojak, is down a lot as well. But look, money's flowing out of those projects into these projects. And I also think that a lot of whales and millionaires as well as billionaires are stacking up cash heavily right now. Because even though we see a lot of money coming out of all of these, it's not necessarily going into Bitcoin. Like, Bitcoin's been dropping as well. So that's pretty interesting to look at here. And, we just seen, the drop in the prices here. But, Bitcoin, Bitcoin's not really pumping right now. It's kind of just going sideways a little bit, which is good. But that means that the whales, they're keeping money on the sidelines for some reason. And I would like to know why they're doing that because it's kind of hard to see. But what I truly believe is they're waiting for something big in the economy to happen, like for another big drop inside of maybe the crypto prices or in the economy in general, so then they can jump into crypto at a lower price. But yeah, Bitcoin whales are definitely holding out right now. They're holding out. I just kind of want to show you guys something where the market cap of Bitcoin was at the peak that we had. So we had $73,737.94 as the Bitcoin peak. And then all we got to do is multiply that by the circulating supply of Bitcoin, which is 19,658,043. That was $1.449 billion in market cap. But now we're at $1.327 billion market cap. So there's about $120 billion that just flowed out of the market. $120 billion. Now, when you take and you think about $120 billion and you look at all of this, if you add the volume up over here, it comes nowhere close to $120 billion. If you add the volume of all of the top gaining coins in the last 24 hours, it's nothing compared to that $120 billion that flowed out of Bitcoin. Not only that, but all the money that also flowed out of these other meme coins. Where's that money going? Where is that money going? I was talking about something earlier, and I was talking about the DXY index, which is the dollar index, and the dollar index increased by a little, but it didn't really increase by enough to really make a difference. And I was looking over here because I have like two screens here, but it didn't increase by enough to actually make a difference. So where is all that money actually going? Like it seems like it's going into the dollar. Like they're bringing their money back into dollars. So that is my prediction. I think what the whales are doing now, they're holding cash, right? They're holding cash. They have more cash in their hands. That's pretty much what I'm seeing. Um, Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. The stock market has been increasing as well, as you can see. Like we've been having stocks increasing, the S&P 500 going up. We've been having everything essentially going up in price. So the money is going into cash, and the money is going into stocks. That's where the money is flowing. Like look, like money flows out of crypto, and then boom, we get this big jump in the price because the Fed had their little meeting, the Fed meeting, and all this other financial data that just came out. So I just wanted to mention that because a lot of people were probably like, why is baby doge just randomly pulling back while everything was going bullish, like everything was good for the longest time, and now all of a sudden we're pulling back? Well, yeah, that's because it's not just baby doge, it's literally everything. They're stacking cash, and they're getting stocks, and I believe they're probably buying some real estate too. But yeah, the whales are hoarding cash. So that's why we're seeing drops in prices like Baby Doge and all these other cryptos. Now, moving on from that, we have interesting thing here going on today. We're gonna still talk a little bit about the technicals, but yeah, like I said, we're gonna be pulling back down, possibly to 8Z1250. So that's what I'm looking for up next with Baby Doge, possibly, because you can see we stopped at this little lightly shaded green line, which is now acting as our support. We can easily go back up from here. So don't just think that we're just gonna, crash all the way down. It's possible that we do, but if we do go down, we're gonna stop at the next level at this next lightly green shaded line right here. You can see it right over there. But yeah, that lightly green shaded line, it could stop there, bringing us down to 8Z20, or it could go a little bit further than that, and then it could stop all the way at 8Z17. And then if that doesn't work, we have 8Z14 as this little support. It's like a small support that we had down here, 8Z14. And then we have 8Z1250. So we're going to have to be very cautious. Now, Baby Doge is partnering with Katana Inu, if you didn't know. They have a game coming out pretty much. Well, not Katana Inu already has it inside of its testnet version, but this is the game, and it actually kind of looks like a game that you would play, right? It looks like, like a game that I would play, honestly, if I was like still playing games and stuff. I usually don't play games a lot. But yeah, it reminds me of like something like a open world type thing where you got like maybe a World of Warcraft type of thing, but then again you also got swords and you're fighting with swords and stuff like that. So it's very interesting to see. And Katana Inu is now using the Baby Doge as one of their characters, so it's interesting. And this is like a PvP. They got like 1v1. They got like 7v7 or something like that. Yeah, they got a lot of different stuff going on Katana Inu. Yeah, they got 1v1s, 3v3s. I think Katana Inu might have one of the best looking games on the blockchain. I'm not gonna lie, this looks like very good quality, and like they took a lot of time, especially on like a lot of the movements on the game. So it looks like they took their time on this, and it looks decent to me. It looks pretty decent. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Um, One thing I do want to mention here with this whole game, you can actually download this game, so you're not playing it on the browser. See what a lot of these different GameFi crypto game projects are getting wrong. They're making all of these browser based games. Like nobody plays browser based games anymore. Like that's pretty much what like little kids play. Like they play on the browser. But like adults, it's funny saying adults, but adults, they play games when they download them. They'll download the game or they'll buy a game and they'll download it through there. But nobody really plays directly on a browser anymore. That's very, very outdated. That's like RuneScape days, right? That's like RuneScape literally. But downloading the game is where it's at, because you can put so much more memory inside of a download, so you can have better quality. And the fact that Katana Inu is taking that route, I would say that's pretty good, and it's pretty bullish for their project. So the closed beta is open now. You can download it and you can play it. But yeah, you can go ahead and try and do that. And yeah, let me know how it works. I'm probably not going to play it not right now, because I'm really busy. I got a little bit too much stuff going on right now. But you can definitely play it and let me know how it works out for you. So very interesting stuff. And then they got the Baby Doge as the NFT on the Katana Inu game. And I'll probably do a whole video on Katana Inu, because it's actually fairly interesting. And you can have the Baby Doge character, which is probably the coolest looking character on there. So yeah, it's interesting. The chain, they have a 10K supply. So yeah, they got the Baby Doge characters on there, Baby Doge NFTs, weapon NFTs, all that stuff. So it's pretty interesting. You can mint some stuff on there now. And yeah, so yeah, this seems pretty cool. Katana Inu, 64.1 million market cap, fairly small in market cap. Is starting to ramp up. It's at a discounted price, like how Baby Doge is, not as much of a discount, but they've been ramping up all month. 97.4% in the last month, 265% inside of the last year. So Katana Inu might be a good pick as well. But like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. I'm definitely going to do some research on this and probably make a video on this in the future. But anyways, this is all I got for you all today. Remember, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. I know I said that a lot inside this video, but still, I gotta say that because people seem to not get it, asking me literally for financial advice inside the comments when I say I'm not a financial advisor all the time. People ask me for literal financial advice, like, should I buy this now? Should I sell this now? I can't tell you what to buy. I can't tell you what to sell. I can't tell you when to buy, and I can't tell you when to sell. And I can't tell you if something is a good buy either, because I don't do that. But anyways, if you want these automated trading indicators for Chart Prime, definitely check out the link in the description for Chart Prime. Try it risk-free for 7 days. It's pretty cheap as well. You can go ahead and get your money fully back if you don't like it. But anyways, 30% off if you use the CP30 discount code. And that is for the premium monthly or the premium quarterly. $67 for the premium monthly minus 30%. And then we have $47, or no, then we have $143 paid quarterly at 30% off, and that's going to cost you 47 months. So it's much cheaper if you just do the premium quarterly, or you could just do the monthly if you only want it for like month by month. But yeah, definitely check this out. 7-day money back guaranteed. It doesn't hurt any to try it out. But anyways, hit that like button and subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, I'll be back with another video.